What it do, guys? Manjoume. Today we're checking out the DC deck building game Multiverse Box Supervillains Edition. So let's, of course, open it up first, see what's inside, and we'll probably fill it up. This is pretty good quality. It's got like a texture to it, although I'm a little afraid that it is just a cardboard box that will just degrade over time. But right now it looks really, really nice. Think of a villain, mostly mainstream villain, and we've got it. Two-Face, Trigun, Brainiac, King Shark, Harley, Black Adam, Atrocitus, Lobo, Poison Ivy, Killer Frost, the Batman Who Laughs, I think, or something, Bane, Captain Boomerang, Captain Cold, Mr. Freeze, Deadshot, Scarecrow. We got them all. We got a bunch of characters. It looks really cool. Very simple side here. You really don't need much, I suppose. Same on the other side, but the back, yeah, that's pretty basic. But the back is where it really starts to come together. Okay, so welcome to the multiverse. No, not all these cards and dividers come with the multiverse. This is a render of what your collection could look like when stored inside. Meaning, I'm kind of bummed out about that, actually. I hope that we can get some of these, because I just don't think I have those. I have the sets, the crossover packs, but I don't think they came with the dividers and randomizers. So if it does come with them, I'll be super happy about that. Welcome to the multiverse. The new and improved Multiverse box provides a home for your DC deck building game collection with an original cover illustrated by artist Omar Francia, Legends of the Dark Knight, and Doom Patrol. This storage box is designed to fit sleeved cards and features a row specifically for oversized cards. The included Multiverse crossover pack lets you play with your entire collection. Both superheroes and supervillains work alongside you as you try to protect your multiverse location and best your foes. The additional event lineup has an ongoing ability that affects all players and is filled with cards from a random set inside the box. Box to store and organize your entire collection. Maybe not entire, but your collection. I'm sure eventually it'll kind of be beyond this, especially if you have your punches and kicks and all that stuff. Crazy. 2 component boxes fit inside the rows and can be used to store tokens and other game items, because we did get those in some of those sets. 3 standard rows each hold approximately 540 sleeve cards, with a wider 4th row holds approximately 360 sleeved oversized cards with component boxes, and 52 and 520 sleeve cards without them. Multiverse crossover pack introduces a mode that uses all different sets in your box. Confrontation cost tokens allow you to play with any oversized characters in DC deck building game Rivals or Confrontation game. 6-player World Hopper mode. Active player markers and lineup tiles will allow you to play with up to 6 players. So crazy. Contents: 33 standard cards, 15 randomizer cards, 2 components boxes, 7 oversized multiverse location cards, 22 dividers, 2 lineup tiles, 12 confrontation cost tokens, 2 active player markers, 1 source wall tile, 18 victory point tokens, 6 foam spacers, 1 rulebook, and our Kickstarter exclusives: 6 Kickstarter standard cards, 2 Kickstarter oversized location cards, and cover art, which we've already looked at because that was the first thing. So let's open it up, because that was surely a mouthful. Okay, so first off, I gotta say I'm happy to see this rulebook. It's a little thin. Is this shorter than the others? I just want to know if... No, it's the same size, which means it's a little taller than a normal comic book, which isn't the worst thing. It's just, I've been actually reading a lot of comic books this year, so I'm like, this feels kind of off. Whereas before, I was like, no, this is right. All right, so we have our tile cards. Yeah, I guess we could just open this. Cardboard. Points. Okay, so one of the other sets already had some point tokens, so I don't think they'll be too hard off for them. So unless you really need the points, but at that point you can just keep track of them yourself, I guess, or make customs. All right, so Earth 1, Earth 2, and then get rid of that. What else is left in here? Well, we have these nice little blocks so that once you reach the end of your collection, you have something to place them against so they'll stay in place. Pretty cool. Oh wow, this is chunky. It's heavy. I have some main deck cards, and I think that's it there. Have an for your oversized cards. Those are your character cards that you play as. Then you have your, I think, location card. These, yeah. And then I don't know what this is. It's like a box. It's just like a deck box within the box. One's good, one's bad, but I wonder why I have this. What is this? It's written on the back of this box, which doesn't make that any easier. 2 components boxes. I guess that's to put these? I guess that's what this is for. Because you can't put these in there. Put them right there. Well, either way, we're going to now take a look at the main deck cards. There aren't a whole bunch, but it should add some variety, and then you just basically add cards from other sets, and then you're good to go. So one thing that doesn't change is how hard it is to actually get to the cards. So I'm going to see if I can come off from the top and do nothing at all. Okay, so first off, finish opening it, Jesus. Okay, so it does say Multiverse on the bottom, so it does have Multiverse on the bottom, so we know where it comes from. We have Blue Beetle, Dick Grayson. It's like Super Agent Dick Grayson, I think. Warlord. Ooh, Batman Thomas Wayne. Jay Garrick from the future or something. Ooh, Red Sun Superman. Alan Scott from the future or something. These are weird. The Extremists. Weaponers of Quard. Brainiac Drones. Kind of cool. Flashpoint Aquaman. That's really cool. Flashpoint Wonder Woman. Crime Syndicate. Oh, that's not good. Ooh, Parallax. That's cool. Ooh, events. Oh, wow. It says event on the back. Do they usually say that? I guess they do. Flashpoint, which is really fun. 0 Hour. Crisis on Infinite Earths. Infinite Crisis. Futures End. Final Crisis. Kingdom Come. The New 52, which is like the cover of the original one, which is super fun, which, is based off the New 52 art, at the very least, and storyline comics. Blackest Night. Rebirth, which is another set that I guess we really don't talk about much anymore. And Convergence. Super duper cool. And I was actually looking for a list of comic books and storylines that I wanted to read that'd be like, okay, what's kind of like the required reading for DC? And this is not an insignificant part of it, so that's going to be really good to just look at them and go, okay, I should buy this, this, and this. Really, all the events do that to some degree, especially like Death in the Family. Super cool. I ended up getting like a deluxe version that includes all the Death in the Family like story comics, and then more that that was relating to it. Super fun, and can't wait to read it. Bizarro World. The world was flat. Moscow. See the I think Superman logo, I guess. Skartaris. Vanishing Point. Follywood, California. I hate it. Ooh, okay, supervillains. Brainiac, Telos, Deimos. Oh my gosh. Okay, then the dividers. Original set, yes. Oh, these are the randomizers. Heroes Unite. Oh, I guess that's the confirmed order that we should be going in. Forever Evil, Teen Titans, Crisis 1, Crisis 2, which I think I already have these. Maybe I don't. Crisis 3, which I don't have. Oh, okay, these are the release order, I suppose. Crossover Pack 1, Crossover Pack 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Rivals 1, Multiverse. I feel like there's a lot more than that, but maybe that's all we got here. Count Vertigo, which is a Kickstarter exclusive, and I think Count Vertigo might have also been in Crossover 2 for the Arrow TV show, so it was live action. Catman. Ooh, The Question. You know, now that I think about it, I don't think I'd seen him anywhere else. Although if I have, I've clearly forgotten. We've gone through a lot of cards. Ooh, Batman. Jean-Paul Valley. Pretty cool. Ooh, new events, and they have normal art. Let's see, Brightest Day. Let's see, another comic book storyline, and Bombshells, which... No, yeah, Bombshells. Like, these are all, like, comic storyline, and these are clearly newer because of the DC logo on that one. And this one, I guess they are all the same. But for whatever reason, these have, like, no background, but this one's got the white background. I don't know, but these are really cool. I'm gonna love combining these with the rest. It's a little weird that they went ahead and put event on the back of these. Not that it's super gonna matter at the end of the day because they're all events, and they're all gonna be sleeve. That's the important thing to me, is they're sleeve, so I don't really have to worry about them. I heard there was some issues with the fact that they are have a different back, and being a Kickstarter, it's harder to do that, but not really an issue for me. So you're oversized. Here's an oversized Wonder Woman. So of course it's going to be shorter, so this is going to help you with the divider. And then just like for the other cards, we have the dividers for the OG set. Heroes Unite, Forever Evil, Teen Titans, Crisis 1, Crisis 2, Crisis 3, Joker, Batman v Joker, Crossover Pack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think 7 actually came with its own, so that's why we don't have that here. Starter, superhero villains, kick, weaknesses, promos. I guess you're supposed to keep promos by themselves. Didn't really realize that. Randomizers, and multiverse cards. So add that to what we already have, which I guess Confrontations didn't get one before, and that guy doesn't go there. Yeah, we also add Confrontations, Bombshells, Metal. I guess that kind of how we do that. These are cards. These are super thick. It's actually really cool. Forgot the location thing. I haven't used any of the cards or the sets that have these different multiverse locations. I think, are these bigger? Yeah, these are definitely bigger than normal cards. But are they as big as our... Okay, so they are the exact same size as the character oversized cards. Meaning, I can just get more of those and just sleeve these up. So we have Metropolis, Multiverse location. I'm wondering if this works with Rebirth, because I think they have some kind of weird location thing like that. If you play 3 or more superpowers during your turn, choose a foe. Resolve your champion's attack first appearance against that foe. Flashpoint Gotham City. If you play 2 more villains during your turn, choose a foe. Resolve your champion's attack first appearance against that foe. Fawcett City. If you play 3 or more cards from sets other than the deck's main set during your turn, choose a foe. Resolve your champion's attack / first appearance attack against that foe. 30th Century Metropolis. If you play 2 or more heroes during your turn, choose a foe. Resolve your champion's attack / first appearance against that foe. Gotham City. If you play 2 or more equipment during your turn, choose a foe. Do that. Hub City. If you play 2 or more attack and/or defense cards during your turn, do that. It's all the same. Earth 2. If you buy or gain a card from each lineup during your turn, choose a foe. Do that. Dark Multiverse. If you play 4 more cards with no printed power, choose a foe. Do that. Okay. Why is that bold? But then it's not bold on some of the other ones. Oh, it's because it's the Kickstarter ones, I guess. Okay. Injustice Metropolis. Each time you destroy 1 or more cards with a cost of 1 or greater, choose a foe. Resolve your champion's first attack against that foe. That's cool. I definitely will sleeve it up and we'll give this Multiverse box a go. Although I feel like this just isn't enough space, which is why I bought another one. This one is the hero version, so we'll check that out. Well, this is the DC Deck Building Game Multiverse box Superheroes Edition, whereas the other one showcased so many of the more popular supervillains. This shows more of the popular superheroes. Vixen, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Arrow, Martian Manhunter, Catwoman, I guess. Okay, kind of each side. A lot of the Titans, Robin, Zatanna Zatara, Flash, Kid Flash, Mr. Terrific, Blue Beetle, like a lot of cool characters. It just doesn't look as cool to me personally as the other one does, although I do appreciate the blue background. And we're not going to open this up because it's the exact same cards. I'm going to have to see what I want to do with the contents, because I think I still want the box, because it'll serve as extra storage for a lot of this stuff in a smaller location than holding it in like several boxes. So I appreciate the shrinking down my storage options. I think that's really cool. It's compact and that's awesome. That's it for the DC Deck Building Game Multiverse box. Manjoume out.